Welcome back, you guys. Intuitively Awakened Starseed here. You guys, I am picking up a very specific frequency today for you guys. Now, it's just like one of finality for the general collective. When we're talking about karmic cycles closing, I just heard woohoo, child. Something here I'm getting. If you've been waiting for a sign that the old is finally out, old cycles, just I'm getting here toxicity, whatever the case may be, this is it. You are experiencing a shift. If you've been guided into this message, I feel like this is going to explain a lot, y'all. So Spirit is definitely showing me that certain karmic contracts have officially reached their expiration date, right? Like that old milk in the fridge, y'all. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So this isn't just a personal break, though. It is a total energetic clearing, y'all, for the collective. Okay, so we're going to see what's going on here, because today we are looking at the real reason somebody in your energy, y'all, is finally letting go of the past as well. Okay, so this could be someone in your energy that is releasing the past. Okay, so there's forward movement is what I'm getting here, all in all, y'all. But we're gonna again take a closer look here and see, because the cords of the past can no longer like reach back for what used to hold someone or you, y'all. So as always, please remember, this is a general message. Please use your intuition and your discernment as you move through this transmission. Let's tap in, you guys. So first cards that I am seeing here, we have the World card showing up. Okay, then we do have, look, oh, we got Justice. And then we got the Ten of Swords. Look at this energy. Now, this may look a little wild, crazy, something like that. But we're going to take a closer look, because to me, what I'm picking up on here, the energy is that this looks good. This is amazing. So I'm seeing here, when you look at these cards, the World and Justice, right? Side by side. All right. And that is definitely a sign. Okay. This is a legal and spiritual closing of a book on a collective level, okay? So some of you guys have been in some type of, I'm getting here, cyclical energy, to whereas, it's just like these repeating type of situations and things that, maybe has kept you in a state of misery, I don't know, angst or something like that, you guys. But with this showing up this way, this shows, and with that Ten of Swords, that the karmic cycle maybe that you were in or your person was in, okay? This could be something connected with your person, maybe a third party or something like that, a situation, right? Y'all, this has reached its absolute limit, okay? Now, I'm getting that the general contract, it's been fulfilled. The lessons have been learned over and over. I'm getting here, okay? To make sure I feel like that somebody doesn't still like engage in something. This could even be something to do with lifestyle, toxic. I don't know. I just heard something to do with addictions as well. So that's a little random there that came out, but I'm giving you the energy as I'm getting it, intuitively awakened, right? But there are no more lessons to be learned in that space is what I'm getting here. So, and this could be you guys coming out of something as well. Okay, collective, if you've been guided to this message, okay? Yeah. So I'm getting here, the universe is literally denying commands from their past partner or old habits. This is someone in your energy. Now, take it, flip it, switch the roles, because this could be you, to whereas you done lost your taste for something is what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah. For old energy, this could be going, that pendulum swings both ways sometimes. So, but I'm getting here, they are being forced to look forward because the bridge behind them has officially been burned. Okay? So, and it's been burnt by divine hands. Y'all, let's be clear. Yes. So, emerging on a new chapter, a new cycle. There could be a lot of chaos, maybe some type of confusion that is going on currently because there is a shift, okay? Yeah, there is. I'm getting here. It's like a shift in power, okay? And these changes, a lot of times, almost always, are never easy. They always come with some type of backlash, is what I'm getting here. When an old situation, an old cycle is being dismantled, brick by brick, is what I'm getting here. Yes, that's given tower energy. I'm telling you what, y'all, okay? But it's a good tower. Yes, you guys. So, and you could be experiencing your own tower in some aspect of your life. You know what? Let's just call it congratulations. Even though you may be in the eye of the storm, this is the catalyst for you going into your next chapter. What is waiting for you on the other side, okay? So, and even in this connection, so somebody's freeing themselves from some type of bondage is what I'm getting here. But it's not just them, it is the universe, right? So this is it's a divine intervention. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here, it's not only that they just decided to let go, they were energetically evicted from like this old space to make room for your connection. So that's the type of energy I'm picking up on here, okay? Now, I'm seeing here that somebody could be leaving a space. Somebody could actually be moving. When I see that, like an eviction, or it's like just somebody moving, maybe purchasing a home or just relocating, okay? This could be spiritually, this could be physically here in the physical realm, right? That could be you, your person, okay? Yeah. But there's a lot of change going on. And this could be a change that, again, is like, seems like, oh, it's so disruptive, right? Or like things are falling apart. It's like this doomsday energy, you know, especially when you see this, that type of energy, right? With that 10 of air. But we have things being put in balance, and this is ushering in a new cycle. So beautiful energy. So I just heard let it burn. Okay. What a, whoa. Fire energy showing up here, okay? Passion. So sometimes you have to, like, I'm getting here, there's a release here, okay? So the tower was like the way out for someone. Oh, that could be your person. That's what I'm getting here. Or, you know, it was a way out or breakthrough is what I'm getting here, okay? This is the general, like, energy that I'm picking up on. And of course, we're going to take a closer look here and see what else is going on here for you guys. But I'm seeing here, okay, so the general consensus, the glow up is what I'm picking up on here for you guys. So I'm seeing here, all right, we do have some, it's like balance, okay? But first, you guys, let's look at, because there's some return to sender going on here. And something to do with, I'm getting here, karmic love backfire, something like that, okay? So for some of you guys, you're dealing with, I feel like, it's like a karmic love distractions, like these third party interferences. That's coming up, okay? So you guys, look at this. So we do have the 7 of air, all right? This, in it's, there's the tower. Didn't I just pick up on it? Ooh, something's being set straight. They're being met with some type of energy here, okay? So this is a karmic boomerang in full effect, y'all. So any sneaky energy or attempts to block your connection are backfiring, okay? That's that outside energy I was picking up on. That's for some of y'all, okay? Yeah. So I'm seeing here the weight of their own actions is finally hitting the karmic partner. So that's where so that's where the energy is being reversed. It's like going back. So there is somebody, that could be why I'm seeing this. So past, present, future, intuitively awakened starseed, there's somebody that tried to cause some type of pattern interrupt when it comes to your connection. And this is something that is a contract that you share with someone, is what I'm getting here. But this is someone that wanted to absorb your contract, right? This is somebody that wanted to, they tried to change the terms of an agreement, an Akashic one, with you and your person, right? So this definitely has like that past life energy attached to it, this counterpart energy. So now they're in this, oh, that's what I'm getting here. So this is being returned. Oh, okay. So pain, suffering, any hurt, right? Creating blockages, you know, that heartbreak, that pain I'm getting here. They're receiving that back, someone, okay? Because this wasn't unknowingly, this was intentional what they did, right? So this is showing up as, throwing rocks out in their hand. Somebody knew what they were doing, but they couldn't hide it from spirit. They couldn't hide it from source, right? So some secret intentions or something like that. They got caught in the astral, y'all. It's coming back. Okay, so ancestors here. So I'm getting that you're getting ready to see some fallout, or you already are, with someone that tried to cause some type of disruption or discord in a connection that you had. That's what I'm seeing here, right? Now, I'm getting that your person is seeing the villain for who they truly are. Oh, so this is someone that tried to operate behind a facade, and it's, you know, and I'm getting the truth is like cascading, right? So again, this disrupt was a breakthrough and a way out for your person. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So I'm seeing that here. So somebody, they was faking. All right. So you guys, I'm seeing here the protection is over you. All right. And I'm getting a lot of good energy for you and whomever this person is that is connected with you. All right. But I'm seeing here, and the protection is over this union. It always was, but it's so high right now. I feel like that anyone trying to throw shade is only getting it reflected back on them. I'm getting here somebody, there's like some petty energy here, also bitter. Why I just hear I'm rubber, you glue, and everything you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. That's what I'm getting here. Very juvenile energy, right? It's like high school type of energy that's going on here, whereas you're on a whole other soul plane, right? Flying above. I'm getting this drama because you are protected, okay? So even though there may have been a separation, no contact, then of course that's painful, right? You know, it's like certain things, it's never easy, okay? But you're going to see the rhyme and reason that's bringing you into rhythm with this person, okay? Oh, this is something. So, you guys, the karmic love contract is being dissolved to restore balance. It's dissipating. They in the dust. Okay? That's the type of energy that I'm picking up on here, right? So look, so there's the balance card showing up. So Earth Angel energy, we do have Temperance showing up here, you guys, with the Star. I feel like this is the energy that you're going to be walking into, right? Because whatever happened here initiated this new cycle, okay? And it's going to be that bliss, balance, healing. I love this. I told y'all, I'm getting like a lot of good energy here, but that's not taking away the fact that I'm getting here a lot of, I don't know, like, it's like smoke, because when you're closing old chapters, when source is, that old low vibing energy don't always want to get behind that door. You trying to close the door, they trying to reach around the door, they trying to come in, they trying to bombard, they still trying to force their way into, I'm getting here, this energy. And it's like that time is up. That has ended, you guys. So that's the energy I'm picking up on. This is expired. Yeah. The terms and the agreements of the contract have now been met, okay? Or it's null and void at this point. Ripped up, tossed in the air is what I'm getting here. Your person, they're finally letting go. But I am picking up on some energy that, there are other maybe cycles closing for you guys, okay? Because this is I'm getting here, it's like a complete spiritual overhaul that's happening. So you guys, your person been just like bounced around all over the place. Something has went on long enough. It's ran the gamut, okay? Yeah. And now I'm seeing here balance being restored. Justice is showing up here in the energy. There could be smear campaign, somebody dragging your name through the mud, or somebody getting something out of the mud. So somebody definitely is, I feel like, creative and hardworking, and it's like somebody is very drawn maybe to that energy. This is your person, but there is somebody that tried to dim your light, or just like take away how you appear in this person's eyes, or shift their lens, right? Because this person's been laser focused on you, all right? This has been no secret, right? Maybe you were the one that got away, and this is someone that was in some type of cycle because it was easier, something like that, because they lack growth, or whatever the case may be. All of that's being shut down, collective. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So, with this, you guys, no more distractions, okay? No. And I'm getting here with this energy showing up, right? With the temperance, and then we have the star, beautiful energy here, okay? I'm seeing that they moved from the flesh into the spirit. That's the general glow up. But there's nothing general about it. Okay? So I'm getting that they realize now that the low vibration, that drama, okay, of the past can't sustain them anymore. So I feel like they were drawn to this because of the space that they were in their life, right? They've grown beyond it. Yeah. So there's an element of maturity that's showing up here that is absolutely amazing. They are mesmerized by your frequency, though, because it is pure. They were not in a space to handle that, to navigate that level of maturity. Now, you guys, what is very interesting, I just picked up on this energy of age there could be an age gap or an age difference here, okay? And this could have been somebody that was navigating connections that, there could have been like an age difference there or something like that, right? Or there could be somebody that is mature beyond their years here as well, okay? You, your person, cross watchers as well, please take it how it resonates. Also, too, you guys, please make sure you are checking your chart. You, your person, okay? Checking those transits and things like that and placements to see how they relate and correlate to one another, right? Because your energy absolutely has this person. You knocked them off they square. This was early on, okay? Now, that caveat, you guys, intuitively awakened. So the question is, some of you guys may be like, well, why are they letting go of it now? Because this could have been something that went on very long. It was almost like a systematic course of treachery, right? Yeah, like, it's like, just like, you know, it was like very predictable behavior, their inconsistencies and things like that, right? So let's take a look at that, right? Because the reason I'm getting, just looking here, is like why they're letting go of the past so fast now is because they finally unlocked the part of themselves that recognizes your soul. Now, I just got a little melancholy energy there because this is great. However, this is contingent upon where they find you at in your energy, because this might not be an open door policy with you or a return, even though this is somebody that wants to invest, okay? They're in that space now, but that doesn't mean that you were waiting, right? So they can find themselves in a void when it comes to this. That's just the reality of it, right? But we're going to take a closer look, as always, you guys. So I'm seeing here, but you know, collective, right? Now, I feel like you are like this, you're the miracle they needed, right? To see that life could be different. But they also had to see, this is the part, but they had to go and figure, they had to go and compare it to something, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, some of you guys, you just may not be, you know, but that's up to you. Free will is at play, all right? But I'm getting here, the intentions are pure, okay, with this person. So there's a reason you are receiving this message, because you may have some decisions and some choices to make going forward, collective, right? No judgment, all tea, no shade, you know? Yeah, but we got to take the energy as it's coming through here, okay? So I'm seeing here, there's something about you, right? And that's what I'm picking up on, right? So your glow up, like spiritually, physically, has made you unreachable to that old version of them. But they are syncing up to your energy, all right? I just heard like syncable. Why did I just say syncable? Did somebody faint? Y'all have an episode or something like that? Oh, I don't know why I just got that. Or maybe that's just like the energy of this person with you. That was random, I know, right? Maybe seeing you, it's just like, oh, they're just like taken aback by it, right? Now, and that they can't access you. This could be, you know, looking at your pictures, getting a tea on you from, you know, other people, mutual friends, family, inner circle, okay? Could be work, right? Something like that, right? But I'm seeing here, you guys, this is happening across the collective right now. There is a shift, right? There are a lot of old chapters, old doors closing, right? I feel like collectively there has been like this stagnant energy of consistent cycles and, you know, these proverbial loops that have, you know, they've ran their course, is what I'm getting here. So I'm picking up on the energy of love and connection, but there's like, I just feel like it's a general shift, and this is part of it for whomever is receiving this message, okay? Yeah, so, you know, it's like, what is it, like every 7 years? 7 to 10 years, something like that, there's a major shift. So it's like when you look back at when things first happened or how long you've been in a loop, those numbers can be significant, right? Yeah. I'm seeing here, you guys, also too, when I say like, because y'all, the flesh is weak, okay? Yeah, we know that, right? But this is someone that has moved beyond that. Now, very attracted to you. So I'm not getting that energy so much from an outside karmic third party energy. Because I don't feel like that was specifically in there. I feel like it was just an energy. This is not an excuse, but it's like it's an energy that made it easy for them to continue on down a path of destruction rather than growth and development. So it had nothing to do with like the physical, as it was meeting some other type of needs. Please read in between the lines. But the attraction for you, you remember I said something about being extremely focused throughout this whole cycle on you, okay? I feel like that'll resonate with someone. Please take that, okay? You guys, yeah. So I'm seeing here that with this energy, look at this week. Look, the sun is coming out. I told y'all, okay? Look at that. Honey of Pots, sweet energy. Ace of Cups. That cup's running over. So, yeah. This is someone... This is like homecoming, right? Type of energy. Yeah. They finally see things clearly. And again, there's a lot being revealed in the collective right now, which is kicking up. I'm getting here. It's starting to just smoke. Okay. Yeah, because these cards actually, look at that. When I pulled them, I sat them right here. And that's where that 7 of air, that 7 of swords, all of that, I'm getting here like, just like deceptive energy is going to be outshined by like truth, honesty, and love and commitment, or something like that is what I'm getting here on different levels. However that looks for you, collective. Yeah, divine masculine, divine feminine. Hello. Back together again. Yes. So that's a corruption being dismantled. Old something. Yeah. That old energy, you guys. So this book is closed, right? For whomever this is resonating with in the collective, the contract has absolutely expired. You're entering the flow state now. Yes. That's over here. You see that? That's the state that you're entering into your connection, into your life, into your general existence here, all right? Especially those of y'all that had like that front-loaded karma and, you know, getting out of that south node. You came in this world fighting type of energy, okay? All types of forces, outside forces. It's like you came, when you incarnated, it was into a war zone type of energy, right? And it was like, I feel like for a lot of you guys, everything that you had, it's like, it was just like pulling and you had to just like fight for everything, right? So now the test has been passed, right? That chapter is now closing. Gateway portals closing, new ones opening, okay? Yes, beautiful energy here, okay? So this past, whatever this past is, because I'm picking up on an entity, I'm picking up on an attachment, I'm picking up on something that is, you know, this energy that's like this unclean, right? That may have attached to your person. And breaking those away is never easy. So somebody has definitely, I just heard a revolution, a spiritual cleansing is what I'm getting here. This is someone that has underwent a massive awakening, okay? So they ain't bringing that energy over to you, okay? Yeah, so the past can no longer trigger you or them, right? So I'm getting here, this is clean, pure energy being ushered in. Yes, you guys, let's get some more here for the collective. You know we got more, all right? So let's go ahead and take a closer look and see what is going on here, okay, when it comes to you on a deeper level. Please give us more. What else does the collective need to know? Please give us more, okay? Yeah, because someone's no longer confused. That's the energy I'm getting, all right? So this whole under attack, under siege type of energy, I'm picking up on, you know, it could have like taxed someone on a mental level. There's a lot of confusion, but they're no longer, you know, I'm getting here in that energy. So there's balance. See, that temperance keeps coming out, you guys, right? So patience with this, because there's change happening. But I do feel like someone has been pushed to the limit. All right, look at this. And there's the Three of Cups, right? So maybe by these outside energies, all right? Divine Feminine. Yeah, this has been a burden, okay? That's being removed, right? But also two old burdens, like I'm getting here, being removed. So vibrations are being raised, all right? Yeah. And I'm getting here something new being built, okay? Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, now that things have been revealed, you see that with the Seven of Air. There's the deception, the hidden deceit, and all of that, and clearing that old energy out, okay? If you want to be cloaking, you got to move on, right? The mask is now off. People see beyond it. They see who they truly are, okay? Look, it's being illuminated. It has been illuminated. There's the sun energy showing up, right? So you're entering into that joy of unbridled energy is what I'm getting here. Also, too, no more, your joy is no longer dampened, okay? Yeah, so I'm see, this is that getting back on the right path, right? Patience to succeed. This is giving me also, too, what I'm picking up on here is someone in a suit, dressed very nice, masculine energy, divine masculine coming through. Somebody, yeah, coming out of some type of, I don't know, out of like this void is what I'm getting here. Yeah, there is a transformation with this divine masculine is what I'm getting here. Okay. Now, or it could be divine feminine. Please take it how it resonates. But that's how I'm seeing that there. Now, there's something to do when I'm seeing success, right? That is actually, I told y'all I was picking up on some different energy. So I feel like for some of you guys, this is a shift into something to do with maybe what you do for a living, or it's time to like start that website, time to start that business that I'm getting here, that corporation, LLC, or, you know, something to do with like an S corp or something like that. I don't know why I'm getting business structure. Somebody is going to be starting their own business. Okay. Entrepreneurial experience is definitely shining through here. So that could be, I could be picking up on that contract as well. Now, this could be something online. This could be internet. This could also be a brick and mortar business or something like that. But it's time to get that paperwork together, okay? It's time to take that seriously and lean into that for someone here. Or you could already be doing that. I'm picking up on that energy, you or your person, right? So once they're breaking free from something, so there was something that was holding them back, maybe with this past connection, or, you know, I don't know, just like something weighing them down, but it's like now they're moving forward. Okay, so there, look, I can't make it up. Look at that card showing up there. Okay, so look at this. We do have new excitement. There is new beginnings. So I'm seeing here someone could have lost their motivation, maybe lost their way, right? And now they're coming into a situation where they're kind of like a fish out of water. Okay, could be some garden energy here. Yeah, is what I'm getting. Something about you raising someone's vibration. But it's like they had to get on the right frequency to get back into your energy. Some of you guys now, this may end up a friendship. Okay, this could be somebody that, you know, maybe it's just going to be like you guys ended up being like a business partner or something like that. Okay. After some sort of, it's like a haunting loss is what I'm seeing here. Okay. And High Priestess, so there's some decisions to be made, or there was. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So look, with these cycles ending, yeah, it's, oh, y'all, it's expired. It's up. Okay, it's up. Old manipulative energies causing backfires and all of this stuff, that's a wrap. Okay, now I'm seeing here setting priorities, getting things in order, in balance, right? Or reassessing priorities, like, what was I thinking? What was I doing? Type of energy, right? And this is all syncing up. So there's a prosperous victory for someone. I do see the 9 of Pentacles showing up here. Seen and unseen. Ooh. Okay. What else we got here? Yeah. So somebody's moving out of unfulfilled achievements. So maybe, you know, they didn't have the motivation because, you know, they didn't have your energy or something like that is what I'm getting here. They were misaligned, right? With maybe certain connections and things like that. And it's like now all of that is rushing back now that they're in your energy. So I just heard Muse. Whoa, what is that about? Okay. Very powerful energy, very influential energy is what I'm getting here, collective, right? Now, oh, strategic solutioning, right? So yeah, somebody is no longer, I feel like, just bits and pieces of them all over the place. This is more of, I'm getting here, disconnecting from old, outdated things. Okay. That's what I'm getting. And looking into things. Somebody's learning things. Somebody's learning a lot of new things. Somebody could be getting, I don't know, I just heard that, like something to do with a license, something to do with accreditation. So that could be schooling or something like that, right? Or just learning. Yeah, so there it is. Look at that. So we got the 8 of Air. So no more self-doubt. They are returning to confidence. All right. But I feel like you kind of are the catalyst for that energy, right? Very, very good energy coming from you, collective, right? Yeah. So, and look at that. 9 of Cups showing up here. So there it is. So this is not an empty promise. I'm seeing here wishes are being granted. That's that genie rub. Whatever you ask, you can have from someone, or that's the universe saying that. Just ask and your wish is granted. All you got to do is tap in. That could be what this person is realizing here, becoming grounded, tapping into their higher self, their spirituality. That's why I'm getting that DM energy. Okay. Yeah, because typically, Divine Feminine, you are the guide, right? Now, look at that. Yeah, they're walking away from some type of stagnant routine. What no longer serves, what their future holds. So someone sees now what their future holds. You're in that, okay? Or that could be you, you know, now seeing this, right? Okay. I like this energy for you guys, right? So again, please keep in mind, this is a general message. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. Y'all, let's get some more here. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some more messages for you guys, okay? So, please give us more for the collective as this energy of, you know, the future and this person relates to them, okay? somebody regrets something, right? So I'm seeing here something about we all have regrets about something in life, but it's like the lesson to learn is not to dwell on it, right? So this could have something to do with releasing the energy in order to move on. So not sitting in those regrets, because look, no mud, no flower, no lotus. So I'm getting here, if you look at like the lotus flower, right? It defies the mud and like all of the murky energy around it, okay, to rise to the surface to show its beauty. This is something about overcoming adversity by blooming where you are type of energy. So also too, by overcoming adversity, that sent that direct message, I feel like, to source, to the universe, that they no longer want this cycle, or this is what you sent and it shut it down. So I'm getting here calling in that energy by the intentions that were set, maybe intentionally or unintentionally, right? Subconsciously or consciously. This could have been something that was in a dream state. This could have been something that, you thought about, had a dream, a premonition about, okay? But that's where it happened, right? So it may not have been just going to a practitioner and, trying to manifest through that way, I feel like, but it was something that happened organically, right? That got this wheel in motion. And I'm getting here, close these cycles out. Woohoo, I keep getting it. Yeah. This calls for a celebration, because I feel like for some of y'all it went on so long, okay? So be careful not to be drawn into the false sense of security with something, right? So there could be something that is trying to pull you back in, but trust needs to be established. That's what I'm getting here, okay? Yeah, so always, again, you guys, you're intuitive. You're guided to these messages. You know how to follow that, your compass when it comes to a situation, right? When it comes to a person. And we are in like this energy, y'all. It's like, I'm getting here, this energy influences emotional healing and personal growth, and it's very strong right now. Now, for a lot of you guys, this could be like a sudden shift that you're feeling, but this is actually tied into some planetary alignments. It could be, and this could be if you have like Aries in your chart, fire signs, okay? But this is, I'm getting here, something that emphasizes healing specifically on childhood pain, as Aries is linked to that youthful emotion. So we're talking about shifting those paradigms as well, right? So massive shift going on here, okay? To whereas you can be like, who are you, darling? You may be asking yourself that, like, why am I feeling different, okay? This could tie into it, right? So that's that Chironic energy as well, okay? Yeah, and there is, with that energy, and we're going to take a look at the astrology, but I'm just picking up on that right now. It will enter Taurus, okay? Or it has entered Taurus, okay? There was a shift there, right? So some of you guys could have actually felt that maybe back in June. Something could have been significant around like June. I just heard the 19th, to be specific here, okay? Or something around that time. You could have started feeling a change, a shift, right? This healing of like growth feeling, right? Or maybe feeling that shift towards stability, okay? And some material concerns is what I'm getting here, all right? But this definitely, that's that wounded healer energy showing up here, okay? And it's like, it's just highlighting areas of where growth can happen through the wound. So could be feeling empowered, or that's in the near future. So being empowered to take back control and also to move forward with your dreams and things like that when it comes to your connection, when it comes to your person, when it comes to things that you want to accomplish, you both, right? Because I'm getting here, that's synergy, right? Yeah. What else do we have here? Please give us more. Yeah, so I'm seeing here a lot was sacrificed. Why am I getting that? Which you have given up to be who you are, you know? Or you could be questioning, was it even worth it? Now, I feel like for some of you guys, it's like your whole life, you feel like it's just been like this sacrificial type of energy, all right? But you've been tested for greatness, all right? Yeah, what else do we have here? What did I just say? Strength. You never know, I feel like, just how strong you are until being strong is your only choice, right? Getting it out the mud, okay? So I'm seeing here that you've conquered something. I feel like you and your person, even if it is where there is distance, or this could be you on your own or your person, but you know, you are, it's like this conqueror energy, and I'm getting here, you're able to overcome anything I feel like that life throws at you. So it's like this go-getter type of energy, all right? Yeah. But it's also too, I'm getting here, so this can be some of you guys that have actually learned this, like moving on from things, getting closure, so that you can, you're no longer, that baggage is no longer there. And I've seen that. And it's something about the direction that you're going in. Look at these cards. You, your person, you together, okay? So I'm getting here, take a moment, catch your breath, okay? Because a lot of things, or this is going to be the energy going forward, right? So don't panic. You know, when someone pops up in your energy, or you have like things that you have been working towards, and all of a sudden, you know, everything is starting to come to fruition, or this connection, right? You may have to regain your bearings, because I'm getting here things moving at a rapid pace, okay? But I feel like, you know, trust yourself, because it's like your radical acceptance of a situation, okay, and releasing it gave that trust to the Most High. And I'm getting here, that's why things, this is, yeah. So now I'm getting here, that I feel like for some of you guys that was a test, right? That you had to like just release, okay? Let God handle it. And he did, and he is. Amen. Okay, because I'm seeing here your life compass will never lead you wrong. So that could have been what you were being shown. So that's where I'm seeing that, overcoming that faith, something like that, okay? But in the end, you will always find your way, because you always have a guide. You have a very strong, I'm getting here, like, mission. What else? What else we got here? Oh, there we go. So I'm getting here, it may seem like some of you guys, you know, this could be you, both of you guys, or something like that. But I'm seeing here someone, I'll say that, could feel like all is lost and that you may not make it through. But rise from the ashes is what I'm seeing here. And you're going to be able to choose better, but not from like a bitter place. So that's that dark night of the soul energy. Okay. Yep. What else we got here? Okay. You're about to be happy. Okay. Yeah. So I'm seeing here also to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Self-care is not being selfish. You are investing in, I feel like, the most precious thing on earth is you. Okay. So keep that in mind, you guys. That's important for someone. Okay. Because there could have been some self-abandonment. And also too, I'm seeing here, make sure you're enjoying yourself, lighten up, or this could be the shift in the energy with you and someone. Okay. Yeah. Through the tears. Okay. Because look, Source is taking out the trash, y'all. Look at that energy. Okay. So it's time to get rid of the people and the things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. Look, that's the vacuum effect that I'm getting here. Source came through with, right? And I feel like that is just general energy for the collective, right? And don't do anything out of desperation. Have faith. Something very unique about you. Doing things, making rash decisions. You may, you know, this could be your person's energy. May feel like that they'll never regain like dignity or reputation, how you view them. Okay, I'm seeing here it is your time. You and your person. There's the Phoenix, right? Yeah. Ooh. So let's get some more here for you guys. See what we get. I'm loving these messages and what we're uncovering lately for the collective. Just know that these cycles are closing. Yes, they are, you guys. Let's get some more here. Let's pull some angel cards and see what we get here. Okay? Yeah. Let's see what these messages are for you guys. A lot of energy here. Looking for like guidance, okay, is what I'm getting here. What are you being guided? Okay? So I'm seeing here to focus, communicate with vision, and to be the leader. Okay? I feel like standing in your own autonomy is what I'm getting here. I just heard boss, CEO energy. So this is definitely someone I'm getting here that is, there's some confidence here. Okay? That is taking something to a whole other dimension. Be open to creative advice. So somebody could be a creator. All right? And I'm seeing here learning all there is to know about a topic. Didn't I just say somebody going back to school or something like that? Okay. Yeah. Somebody is, that's that Eight of Pentacles showing up. What else we got here? Please give us more. And the King of Wands, motivated. This could be someone in your energy that was not motivated, collective, and that could be why there was a distance, okay? Or the energy was misaligned, or maybe you felt as though it was a mismatch. This person, they was, you know, maybe you thought they would be lazy or something like that. But I feel like that cycle has closed, okay? Yeah, something to do with ego. So, false sense of entrapment, okay? Being overly focused on maybe material things. And I'm getting here like negative based thoughts, right? So someone is out of that energy, okay? What else do we have here? Please give us more. Okay. I'm seeing here somebody being too frivolous or maybe cautious surrounding resources, right? Making good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. Somebody's going to be in a charitable position. I'm seeing that. Oh, things is looking up. I picked up on that in another message, y'all. Yes, I did. That type of energy. Okay. What else we got here? Very positive message. Beautiful energy here. Yeah, so this is giving all of those things. That cloud, that storm is moving out. The sun is coming out, right? So I'm getting here, those contracts is up. Okay. Yeah. So I'm, rewarding family life. Somebody could be building a family, having planning a family, something like that. Okay? That could, or blending, coming together. Your emotional and material needs are met. And trustworthy connections. Okay? So that could manifest in any part of your life. What that is, okay? Yeah. Again, we got 10 of Cups, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles showing up here. So a very happy life. I'm getting here financial security, finding magic in the little things in life, okay? This is a major turnaround. Look at this. Star energy showing up again. Happy times. Optimistic long-term plans. So this is all about, I'm getting here, legacy is being created. Long-term connection, making things official. Okay. The wheel is turning in your favor. Look at these cards coming out. A time of positive change. So you're on the cusp of that, you're on the edge of that, or you're in it, but it could actually feel like you are on a whole different timeline and you're trying to adjust. It's like, where am I? because I feel like that cloud has been over you for so long. Okay, that's that cycle, those contracts breaking, karmics, all of that, right? So follow your dreams and take that leap of faith is what I'm getting here. Unexpected opportunities are presenting themselves, or they will be. Okay, this is about giving birth to your dreams, even with the connection. And there it is. So Eight of Air. Okay, something moving fast or moving out. Okay, and I feel like that's like, there's rarity here, but it's also to that energy, some dark energy. It's like being a slate being wiped clean. Okay, yeah, it's no accident. This is predestined. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so look at that. So I'm seeing something to do with memories from the past, maybe childhood issues regarding children. So remember I said something to do that stems back to childhood. Okay, yeah. And I just seen romanticizing the past. That's somebody from your past. Okay, that then got they ish together. Look at that. Okay, or it's just like getting things finally being in alignment with this partnership, with this union, however this looks. Okay, for you guys, right? Because we got a mixed bag here. All right, yeah. Let's get some more here for you guys. See what we get. These intuitive messages that I'm loving here, you guys. Oh, please remember, you have many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Okay, get creative, look around. I'm getting here, or get a tarot reading. Hello, that's right, like y'all, I'm here. Okay, something is unfolding. Okay, access to greater prosperity. Somebody's about to be in a very good space financially, I'm getting here, but also romantically. Look at that, we got gold bars showing up. Bars. Okay, it's unfolding. I'm seeing wealth. Okay, or working towards real wealth, not spinning your wheels. Okay, so remember I said getting things in order, something to do with like contracts, agreements. This could even be employees for some of you guys. Yeah, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. It's okay to accept help. Yeah. You're working towards something real, though, is what I'm getting here. Keep investing in yourself. Long-term. Career goals for somebody. Yep. And relationships came up. Look at that. And that's showing business partners, office love, affairs. What y'all got going on? Do you work with somebody and maybe there's like a love connection there? Or maybe that's, you know, somebody that was maybe coming in between you and someone. Some type of workplace connection. I don't know. But I'm getting here communication with coworkers are, you know, it's encouraged right now. And I'm seeing here to make choices also too with extreme care. Please give us more for you guys. What else we got here? So some of you guys, I'm seeing here, this is temporary. I feel like because it's with its gold bars. So there is something, a cycle is ending, but it's saying watch your money right now or something like that for the future. Prepare for something maybe unexpected, but then I'm seeing a turnaround. But somebody already knows that here in the collective, right? Because you're taking steps towards something already. So action is key to getting where you need to go. And the wheels are already in motion. And it is with the universe. Because I feel like as you're moving, there's like these doors and portals and gateways that are closing behind you, right? So that you don't revisit them for some of you guys. Yeah. So a new perspective. If you change the way you look at things, you could see everything in a brand new light that will help you get to where you need to go. Yes. So look at that. Something about using your influence for opportunities. So you have a magnetic, somebody has very magnetic energy, very good energy. All right. Yeah. And I feel like you can open doors, you know, as long as you lean into that. I feel like there's someone that does not, somebody may try and like, you try and like dim your light or something like that. But I'm getting, this is for someone here in the collective. Don't do that, because that's the key to opening doors. So allow yourself to shine. There it is. It's saying start a business or invest. This is where somebody, a new venture, just do it. Take that leap, y'all. Okay? Because the energy here is very potent when it does come to manifesting what you want. Okay? Yeah. So look at this, which may cause you to leave something behind. This is a very transformative type of energy that I'm picking up on here. Okay? Yeah. So you don't see what's being built beneath the surface or maybe behind the scenes, what Source has for you, but you do have the ability and you have the gifts maybe that you haven't tapped into yet to actually open those doors and those gateways. And for some of you guys, I don't know why I'm getting this. So that energy that I'm picking up on right there, for someone here in the collective, whatever your gift was, you were made to be maybe ashamed of it, maybe when you were younger. That very thing that you were made to maybe feel guilty about or something like that, that's that gift. So in case you don't know, it's like kind of like take a trip back down memory lane is what I'm getting here, and think back to your childhood and what stood out, you know, about you. Because I'm getting here, there's something, some of you guys, you need that to move forward. That could have been something that's been holding you back. That could have been something that has been a blockage, right? That could be something that's a wound. So maybe it's not really a wound, okay? It could be your superpower, right? On the supernatural level. So you could be somebody that is very intuitive, or, you know, you can just read energy, recognize patterns and things like that. You'd be very, you know, attractive, and, you know, it's like that was something that was, I'm getting here, like dimmed down, okay? But whatever that is, that's you opening doors here. So some of you guys are leaving a position, you know, I just heard maybe terminating something, or if you were terminated, that was a gift in disguise, because there's always a new opportunity ahead. So you won't embrace the new. If you're, I always say, if you don't move, when you're being made uncomfortable in a situation, right? Or it's something that's no longer setting with your spirit, if you don't move, Source will move you. The Most High, God will move you, okay? And it may feel like this tower. And that's what I'm getting here. These contracts are expiring. Justice is being restored. Balance is being restored, right? So this has been a decision that has been made. So some of you guys may change careers entirely, find yourselves doing something completely different. Yeah. There's an element of protection here, okay? And stepping into a position of power. Why am I seeing that, okay? This could also be you being promoted in your current position, or something to do with you being in a higher position to where you're able to invest. Some big plans for the future. Oh, take the calculated risk, but save something to fall back on, okay? Because just because it's a bumpy road towards something does not mean that. So that's where that discerning energy comes from, and clearing your energy and being able to get those downloads from source, finding out if you are on the right path, right? Yeah, somebody is very brilliant, okay? I'm seeing that. Discovering your own genius, right? Breaking away from the grind. Your ideas are bringing recognition. A new life is emerging here, okay? And it's absolutely, I'm seeing here a manifestation, but it comes along with wisdom. So there were a lot of lessons to be learned before you could walk into, I'm getting here, this next chapter. Baby, this looks amazing for someone. And you had to gain some type of higher knowledge, or that was the key to unlock something, because that's when I'm getting like all of these karmic contracts and everything started falling away, because you've ascended to a whole new timeline of space, right? Where they don't exist. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah. Apprentice energy, getting knowledge, okay? Shedding old. Look at that. Snake energy. Somebody could have been dealing with some snake energy. That's what I'm getting here. That what was connected with your person or something else, y'all. Please take it how it resonates, okay? But you are beginning to outgrow something, so that could be where the discomfort is at. Yeah. So release, higher goals, standards. Set your standards high, babe. Know who you are. Yeah. You work well. Why am I seeing that? I just seen antidote, and then I'm seeing here, and I guess that's because I'm seeing snake and shedding skin. Somebody works well in healing and medicine. Now, that may not be traditional. It could be spiritual, okay? Or it could be traditional. Somebody could be, you know, that nurturing energy. Nursing is what I'm getting here, okay? That could be significant. Yeah. Something to do with the medical field showing up here. You have something to give to the world. This could also be nurturing your person. Connections are being made. This could be something you've already heard, and this is confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Yeah. So the energy here is, look, I'm seeing outside forces, unknown figures trying to drive your situation, okay? But you're in the driver's seat. You're in the driver's seat, okay? Yeah. Look, this could be some clashes because you are stepping into who you are. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. Don't lose your energy or allow energetic vampires type of energy, or that siphoning energy to pull from you is what I'm getting here, okay? Obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them. Wow, look at this energy coming out for someone. Yeah, so something about illusions I'm seeing here. Or simply choose something better is what I'm getting here. Yes, so rewards are coming in. Beautiful energy here, you guys. Love, light, all of that, right? Romance. I'm seeing here beautiful energy, a shift, okay? Let's get, I wanted to get some more, y'all, how long we go here? Because I could go on and on with these messages, you guys, okay? Love tapping into the collective energy to see what we get, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at, I said we were going to look at the astrology card, so we're going to tap in there, okay? Yeah, so what else we got? Please give us more. Midhaven is significant at the pinnacle, okay? What else we got here? Neptune, illusions, yeah. Please give us more. If there's something to do with that energy, why is Neptune showing up here? Please give us more. Okay, so we have, so Neptune, 5th house, passion, okay? What else we got? Why is it showing up like that for the collective? Okay. Why is that showing up? So I'm seeing here home. So we have 4th house, illusions being removed. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah. So, and communication. Talk about it. That could be communication coming in. All right. socializing, getting out and socializing, because you know that Gemini energy is a social butterfly. So this could be you being outside now as well. Okay. Yeah. Somebody could have just been sitting in the dark, like just, you know, sad and, you know, all of that stuff is what I'm getting here. There could have been some depressive energy. I'm getting here. There's a rebirth. Pluto energy showing up. What else we got? Okay. Ascending to new heights. Entry into a new cycle chapter. Okay. So, Mercury. That's interesting. Messages again. Ironic energy. There it is. Heal. A message about healing is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. That's been hidden. Or there's a hidden message. There's a message hidden. This could require someone to read in between the lines or to be more clear. Yeah. Look at this. You're in this energy. Okay, so there is that shift. Okay, so something happening fast. Now we're talking about, that is the modern ruling planet of that Aquarius energy. Okay. What else we got here? And Leo. Child, that's a match made in heaven for somebody. That's what, on the wheel, that's a match. Aquarii energy and that Leoian energy, y'all. So you have more of that pragmatic energy, and then you have that more of that outgoing, flashy energy, but they balance each other out is what I'm getting here. So one more being more eccentric, and, you know, I'm getting here strength, though. Okay? Somebody makes a really nice appearance is what I'm getting here aesthetically. The way they dress, the way they smell, they pull together, babe. What else we got here? And then you have someone that's on the polar opposite of that, right? Not saying that they're like crazy out there, you know, not caring for themselves, but I feel like you have like the earthy, and then you have like the opposite of that. So it's like bohemian, it's like contemporary and casual type of energy, but it's like it balances out is what I'm getting here. Okay, so oh, what else, y'all? Pisces energy. So there's love showing up here with the Cancerian energy. Look at that, Cancer showing up. Okay, so yeah, this is a growth stage. It is. You guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this message here. As always, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hype me up, you guys, and I will see you for your next message. Until next time, guys, take care. Love ya. Bye.